champion, because when she won the championship from Caitlyn in what was really a pure wrestling match, one of the best pure wrestling matches, which I wish we had more of in the Divas division. I just wish we didn't have to rely on NXT every week on WWE.com and the WWE Network for good women's wrestling. I wish we had more Caitlyn and AJ matches. But when she won the championship in that pure wrestling match with Caitlyn, I didn't expect AJ to hold on out of that championship for as long as what she did. If anything, I thought Caitlyn was going to win it back within 3 or 4 months, and we haven't seen anything from Caitlyn since losing the championship. And I hope, getting back to what I said about AJ's whereabouts, I hope that AJ doesn't fall into the same category as Caitlyn. I mean, Caitlyn loses the Divas Championship, and we only see her now on Superstars or WWE Main Event, and that is terrible. How Caitlyn has gone from being one of the most impressive Divas champions we have seen in years of recency to being someone who's only in a match on Main Event or Superstars on WWE.com and the network. We need something more from former champions, and we need to see a combination of divas who have a lot of experience, like Layla, who's finally getting a push. I don't know where that's coming from, with her being the latest Mrs. Fandango girl after Summer Rae broke up with Fandango. Obviously, it's because of Summer Rae's hectic work schedule that she can't be on Raw and SmackDown as much as what she probably wants to be, with her being in the Marine 4 and a part of Total Divas Season 2. Obviously, that's why Layla, has come out of nowhere now and is now the Mrs. Fandango girl for Fandango. So we need a combination of new talent, issue divas, and divas who have been there for a while, working together to create storylines, and soon enough we're going to get to that point. The only question I have is when, where, and how will we see the reemergence of AJ as your former Divas champion and the number one contender for the championship? Do I see AJ, when she resurfaces in the WWE, being a 2 or 3-time Divas champion? You better believe I deal with how good she was. I mean, nobody could utilize the Octopus, which was revamped into the Black Widow by AJ. Nobody could use that move as effectively as what AJ did, and with how unpredictable and fun AJ was to watch. I mean, how can you deny the fact that AJ will be Divas champion? How can you not admit to that? Again, I see her being a 2 or 3-time Divas champion before the end of her career, and she does something else in her future endeavors. I don't expect a release of AJ from the company. I just see this being a leave of absence to give her some time off to kind of come back rejuvenated and come back with a reason, and a legitimate reason, a good one, as to why she wants to be Divas champion again. Give Paige and Tamina time to get their feud out of the way, and then we'll have a profitable future to look ahead for AJ, who had a great reign for her inaugural reign as Divas champion. She has nothing to be ashamed of, because it was very impressive. It impressed me, and when you can impress me as a radio host and columnist, get you talking about me on a radio show, or for our written column in this corner with Jonathan Clarke on this website, you know you've accomplished something. So on a 5-star scale perspective, you can easily rate it 5 out of 5 or even 6 out of 5 stars. It was that good when you're talking about the reign of AJ as champion, and she was anything but not impressive. And for someone to criticize AJ's reign as Divas champion, obviously you don't have a good understanding about how the Divas division works, because AJ did a phenomenal job as champion, and arguably, in my opinion, if she's not the greatest diva of all time, she's certainly one of the top 5, or I'll do you one better, certainly one of the top 3 divas on a list of divas over the past at least 15 years who have held the championship with a lot of credibility and a lot of prestigiousness. And the fact that she was unpredictable as champion was just an added bonus for wrestling fans. Nobody knew when AJ was going to snap. I really appreciated all the roles that AJ had, from being general manager to a valet to a wrestler to eventually becoming Divas champion, going from a poor girl in New Jersey all the way to the greatest Divas champion of all time, surpassing the record of Maurice, which was 217 days as Divas champion. I think AJ held the championship about 85 or 90 days longer statistically than Maurice did. 294, 295 days, something like that is what she was up to when she eventually lost it to Paige. So that says a lot about her accomplishments, and I am really proud of AJ, and I don't regret doing this AJ video series over the past 2 years on this YouTube channel. With that being said, I'll archive this video for you on our YouTube channel, which you can subscribe to at Jonathan Clarke 22. And I want your opinion and feedback on AJ losing the championship. And if you think we'll see AJ again, you can tell me what your opinion is by joining the conversation on our Facebook page, where we are live at EGW Entertainment, and on our Twitter at Jonathan Clarke 1, with over 24,000 tweets, where you can catch the stream of our show as well. And when we come back from this brief commercial break, I'll have some music from Keith Urban, Kiss a Girl, for you when we come back. Thank you so much for joining us for this week's edition of HGW Entertainment Radio, discussing the whereabouts of former Divas champion AJ, with Keith Urban and Kiss a Girl coming at you when we come back.
When something takes place in the world of professional wrestling, you know where to go. WrestleZone.com. WrestleZone.com. Covering all the latest breaking news daily. Interactive forums where you can chat with thousands of other wrestling fans. Exclusive editorials and audio features by some of today's top wrestling superstars. Exclusive video content, weekly polls, live play-by-play coverage of every WWE and TNA pay-per-view. And now, featuring WrestleZone Radio, live with news, in-depth discussions, debates, and interviews with wrestling's top stars, past and present. When you think wrestling, think WrestleZone. WrestleZone.com.
He considers himself God's gift to wrestling, and millions of his faithful agree. With nearly 4 hours of footage and exclusive commentary and matches, this DVD chronicles Daniels' rise from Chicago's Windy City Wrestling to the Asylum in Nashville, and finally to the top of TNA. TNA Home Video presents Heaven Sent, Hell Bound, the best of Christopher Daniels. Available at most retailers and TNAWrestling.com.
Hey you right there, the one listening to this show. While you're tuning into this broadcast or when you read the news on WrestleZone.com, are you forming opinions of it all? Or do you just agree with everything you see and hear? If you actually have some sort of afterthought, which by the way is normal, we want to know what it is. There are thousands of wrestling fans just like you that simply can't hold their thoughts in either. And they let it all out in our interactive forums. You have a voice, so use it. Simply visit forums.WrestleZone.com. Don't just be active, be reactive in the official WrestleZone.com forums. For all the latest in mixed martial arts, be sure to visit WrestleZone's sister site, SureDog.com. Complete with daily news, exclusive video, interviews, live radio broadcast, interactive forums, and the very popular Fight Finder with bios and complete match-by-match histories of your favorite fighters. SureDog is the only place you need when it comes to mixed martial arts. Visit SureDog.com today.
Hi, my name's Adam Nudelman, but I play the Phantom on the radio. I'm here to remind you that, screw that, my book, Mysteries of Wrestling Solved, is available at finer bookstores everywhere. That stupid fake voice, I hate it. I wrote a book along with Sir Adam Kleinberg called Mysteries of Wrestling. It has the questions that you wanted answered. Why does Steve Austin hate Jeff Jarrett? Are referees really blind and stupid and dumb? Who is actually the toughest wrestler in the business outside of the ring? Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kamala. We get down and dirty with insider facts you've never read about anywhere else. So what are you waiting for? It makes a great stocking stuffer. You're too short, you buy 3 of them, you get tall, you just stand on them. Mysteries of Wrestling Solved by ECW Press, written by Sir Adam Kleinberg and Adam the Phantom Nudelman. Available everywhere. It's done. The plug is done. I'm done. I didn't sell it well enough. There's naked pictures of China in there. Okay? Thank you.
Available now on DVD. John Triton is on the toughest, most important mission of his life.
They have a hostage. It's my wife.
And with everything on the line,
I gotta do something, and I gotta do it now.
nothing and no one can stop him.
See, I tried to kill this guy twice today.
Now, see the Marine in a whole new way with the unrated version. Get more edge-of-your-seat action, more mind-blowing explosions, more of the Marine. This unrated version features material too hot for theaters, plus special behind-the-scenes features. John Cena is the Marine. Only unrated version. Available now on DVD. Rated version also available.
I know what you're thinking. I'm not a real athlete. I'm just a wrestler. I'm 6'10", 328 pounds.
I won boxing's Golden Gloves 3 years in a row.
I was a national champion at the University of Miami.
My jersey was retired at Florida State.
I was the ultimate fighting champion.
When you step through those ropes, bad things do happen. Had over 200 stitches.
I suffered a dozen concussions.
Broken bones.
I separated shoulders.
Damn near broke my neck.
Blown out knees.
But I still got up. This is who I am.
This is what I do. I'm not really an athlete.
This isn't real? Try lacing my boots.
Every day I train. Thousands of hours of practice.
Injuries can happen at any time.
My kneecap just kind of blew over to the side of my leg. I've torn the pectoral muscle completely off my shoulder.
I've had surgery 5 times in my left knee.
You do question, can I come back from this?
My body.
My life is on the line.
Don't risk yours. Please, don't try this.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Clarke, the voice of HEW Entertainment Radio. For years, HEW Entertainment has been the #1 professional wrestling news website on the internet for good reason, including headlines, extensive video footage, a radio program weekly, a weekly column for our users to read, video footage from HEW Wrestling Network, a YouTube channel, a MySpace, a Facebook, everything that a professional wrestling news website should have. HEW Entertainment has it for you in one place. Event results, video footage, news headlines, thousands of images, a weekly column, a weekly radio broadcast including archives, fantasy results, live chat rooms, forums, pay-per-view play-by-play, and so much more. For more information, add us today at facebook.com Jonathan Clarke and check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com Jonathan Clarke 22 to subscribe to our YouTube videos. HEW Entertainment is professional wrestling's most hated website and the #1 wrestling website on the internet today. Find out why by pulling us up through any major search engines such as Google, Yahoo, Alta Vista, etc. HEW Entertainment, your one source for everything professional wrestling. Do you have an opinion about something you've heard on HEW Entertainment Radio? Well, here's your chance to get a hold of us. Send us an email at hewwrestling@hotmail.com or send us a friend's request on MySpace, myspace.com/HEW Entertainment Radio. What are you waiting for? We'd love to hear from you, so drop us a line.